Remind me what happened last time.
It was bad.
It was good.
We arrived.
It was cool.
No, it was bad. I'm scared.
It was cool. We learned some cool stuff.
Yeah.
Turns out Thiradin's a god.
Don't say that. I'm not a god. We arrived. We tried to sell our boat. That's it. That's all that happened. Nothing else. Please forget everything else that happened.
I think other things happened.
No.
We sold our boat to Mirak.
No, we didn't sell it.
The Dragonborn Mirak.
We didn't sell it. We didn't sell the boat. The
was
boat.
it Mirak?
It was Mirak.
He was not a dragonborn.
Mirak.
Well, we don't know that.
He was a human. I do know it.
Debatable.
Nope.
So yeah, we got there. Fran. Oh my God. Yeah, Fran was there.
Yeah.
Hold on. Give me a fucking moment. Give me a moment to collect myself. Why am I hate fucking doing the goddamn intro. I always get flustered. Fucking,
hey, Jake, you don't have to.
Yeah, but like, why are you just sitting here letting me? Okay, fine. Engrin and me, we fucking rolled up. We, goddamn threw out, a fucking challenge that if they wanted information, they gotta fucking, get us. And they took us up on that. They took us to the castle, and then they said, "Oh yeah, this is great. Thank you so much for this information, and you're free to go. And here's a chest of gold." And that's the story.
And now we're
but
back.
Also,
that happened.
Also, turns out I'm kind of a fucking ballin' bastard, bit of a fucking noble blood motherfucker. God, I'm so excited to see how that fucks with me.
Yeah, man, me too.
It's why can't it be Engrin?
I know.
Engrin would be such a good fucking prince.
The thing is, he's like really jealous
too. The really great
too.
thing is that like it was decided before I knew what you guys were like. It was decided by what you chose in character creation. So like, yeah, man.
Go fuck yourself.
I wasn't even being like a devious asshole and being like, ooh, what would be a great twist on that character? It was just like,
anyway,
you did it to yourself, Jake.
Now his name is Elmford, correct?
No,
Elmford.
I think it's a T.
Elmfort. What are we dealing with here, DM? Elmford or Elmfort?
It's Elmford.
Go fuck yourself, Engrin.
Was it T or D?
D.
So Romilda is also and it's Greymont.
Yeah.
Okay. So Romilda is also a Greymont, correct?
Wait, isn't Romilda like 300 years away, like generationally?
Yeah, it's like super far down the line.
At that point, are you really even related?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But
it's just like,
they could fuck.
I guess you just call them like, like you call it like great grandpa or like, yeah.
It's just moving on.
Wait,
well, I'm just blasting
or like
through.
15's forefather.
All right, so I gotta ask, because now I gotta start considering, like, alliances and shit.
Yeah.
Romilda, like, could her and Thiradin settle down?
I don't know.
Give it to me straight, Captain.
I think Thiradin...
I made a good impression.
Thiradin's main problem with every woman he's met has been that he is a blatant coward.
Oh, right.
In a time when we need strong people to help protect everybody. And, she's kind of got a lot of responsibilities on her plate.
He makes nice songs.
I write poems, too. You just haven't heard him yet because I'm nervous and embarrassed.
It's hard being a 27-year-old, tall, regal, muscular warrior queen.
Jesus Christ.
Also having your super great-grandfather suddenly be around.
Now, this is a sitcom just waiting to happen.
And it kind of is. Yeah, so, you guys met all that. Engrin, anything to add? Anything you might have seen?
I bonded with our friend, Elmford.
Jesus.
And told him all about my life and Thiradin's life, and
yeah, thanks for that, by the way.
Got him caught up, and
it was nice to have just like a lore gets transferred moment, so that they are in the know.
Yeah, and now my mind is blown too because the Grovehold symbol was just the symbol of the royal family the whole time.
Yeah.
And that's the... So wait. Okay, Isaiah, I have a question for you. If we hadn't had someone who was of royal blood, would we just not have been able to get through any of those doors?
Yeah, I would have had like a thing that you would come across later. But then Jake was Jake,
right, because I
was
unbirthed
like,
someone.
Yeah.
I unbirthed
So we would have
man.
spent a lot more time in Grovehold then.
Yeah, like you would have gotten access to that like under chamber, and
But we wouldn't have been able to open that box, right?
that box would have been different because you needed to get to those stones. But outside of Grovehold, like those doors would have still been all sealed and shit. And, like,
That's cool.
things would be different.
Look, John, I helped us out by being born.
That's true.
You did.
And that's all we need. I'll take it from here, Thiradin.
That's the... Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thiradin could just strap onto Engrin's back.
I'll
and-
literally just call you up anytime there's one of those doors and then just send you back on
They
your
just
merry
fucking
way.
trudge me out. That is the noble way, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Me and Fran will just be the actual heroes, and then you can live a life of luxury,
Just like not being terrified all the time.
being in charge of rebuilding the castle in the middle of that lake.
Yep.
Actually, okay, but I've been thinking about it. How fucking cool would that be, huh?
Would be the tightest moat ever.
Like, yeah, exactly. Just like a floating castle. Like,
Get a lot of alligators.
look, all I'm saying is, fuck the plot. Let's just build a castle.
You know, let's do it.
Yeah.
It'll be exciting.
Alright. So, now I will say this. We're in Greymont.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, actually, side note, I'm listening to Ethan's Bad Quest, his album.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ethan.
Shout out to Ethan Grafton one time.
Ethan Grafton.
Check out Bad Quest.
Bad Quest is a great ambient album.
It's true.
Yeah, it is.
Really good stuff.
Go listen
Wait,
to
is
it
that on
Apple
Spotify
Music
now?
and Spotify.
It's on Spotify
It is.
and on Apple Music.
And
That's where I'm listening to it.
I think it's on SoundCloud, and I don't know about Bandcamp.
That's where
It's
I've
also-
always listened to stuff.
It's also his mixtape, so if you find him in the wild,
He has
beat him up.
copies.
Find him in the
Beat him
wild.
up and he'll drop one.
Yeah.
Um,
He'll poof.
Yep.
And you just pick it up off the ground when he poofs.
So, just a quick little thing. We're heading back
There's a chance to drop 1 to 4.
from Greymont. We're heading back from Greymont, and one of them is a legendary. We're heading back
If
from
you bring a
Greymont.
looting sword, you might get you might get more.
We're going from
All
Greymont.
right, so hold on. We are 12
We're
minutes into
crossing
this
the
recording.
streams.
We have yet to play the game, but we have encouraged strangers to assault our friend. with a
Assault our
sword.
friend for his music. Yeah.
Good.
I mean, what else can you ask from us? I mean, come on.
That's
It's
fair.
not like we told him that he lives in California.
Jesus. Yeah, LA's a big place.
God, I hate this. I hate this bit. All right, we got to stop.
At 1212 Normal Boulevard. So anyway, Greymont. We're going from Greymont, and then because Engrin gave him the great idea to come back to Grovehold.
Oh yeah.
So good job on that one, kiddo.
I think that is a good idea though.
Well, see, that was my escape plan, and now you've involved the old Robo Man.
I don't think he's full robo.
All right, well,
Yeah, he's a cyborg, sir.
okay, sorry, the
Have you
Cyborg
seen-
Man.
Have you seen Teen Titans?
He is taking the pieces of his enemies to make
Yes.
himself whole again,
Oh, Jesus
sir.
Christ, he's so cool. So, I think that's where that was like the last major thing that we settled on.
Yeah, the last thing was you guys were standing outside. You were kind of fleeing the scene a little bit, or Thiradin was. And it was you two and
Oh,
Fran
yeah.
standing there talking to Romilda.
We had a power of friendship moment.
Yeah.
Great, love those.
But Thiradin didn't feel convinced yet.
Thiradin did not really accept the power of friendship into his heart. But
Which is tough for me because the power of friendship is all we have.
Is that where you get your paladin power?
Maybe.
who's to say?
Well, it's definitely the power of friendship.
You guys are standing there. Thiradin not quite convinced. We'll start with Romilda saying, I think we all need to calm down a second. Both of you roll me a wisdom save.
Ah, yes, my highest stat. I rolled a 19 with no mods, so that's great.
Ah, god damn it, you're the one that needed to fail. Okay.
Can't break me. I'm fucking stalwart, motherfucker.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I got a mod 20, so.
So you guys both feel as Romilda tries to cast Charm Person on you guys just to, like, calm the whole panic situation.
And I just kind of look at her. I think in a roundabout way it does calm me down a bit, because it gets my mind off of the bullshit and onto the fact that she's trying to, like, cast at me. And so I kind of look at her and, like, tilt my head, like, kind of in disbelief.
Good, honestly, I didn't think you were strong enough.
Were you?
Yeah, well, I am, so.
Were you trying to mage us?
Yeah, she magicked us.
Yeah.
I felt that, and, see, I thought we were friends.
I was just trying to calm you down, mostly him down.
He already agreed to come with us, He just needs to get a couple drinks in him, and he'll be fine.
Good idea. And I reach down, and I take out my flask, and I down it, and I realize that it's probably empty at this point.
Yeah, it's empty.
Well, but you have a keg.
Exactly. And so then I take a moment, I hold up a finger, and I get down on my knee, and I take off my backpack, and we're still in the middle of this, like, royal library, correct? Like,
you guys are standing in the room outside of there with the big table and the map.
So yeah, I just get down, I don't, on my knee, and start pouring from my keg into my flask.
I think my way was a little less destructive.
And I kind of look up at her, and I just kind of glare at her while I push the nozzle down, and then I stop, cork the keg again, and take a long drink from my flask before standing back up to my feet.
You guys, okay, look, sorry about that. It was
uncalled for.
Yeah, it was uncalled for.
Cool.
You guys look like you're about to drop dead.
I'm pretty tired, I've been pushing myself to the limit because I realized that I don't think I'm going to be able to use magic in the way that I thought. And so I'm trying to train my body to really funnel the magic that I do have.
It's not really how magic works, as I understand it, at least.
Really? I guess I don't know either, but that's what I assumed.
Yeah, I'm not an expert, but I know some.
Well,
more than most.
If you could give me some pointers, that'd be great.
Yeah, I can see what I can do. But you guys really should rest up. You seriously look like you haven't slept in a while. If you guys were to look at each other, you would see that you are both in pretty terrible shape because you spent the entire last night staying
awake,
up,
yeah,
keeping pirates at bay.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's been a long couple days. I'll give you that. But also, I kind of blink for a moment when I try to come up with something, and then I kind of look at Engrin, and I go, well, also, we're not staying here. We're not. We have a room down in Greymont. That's where we're gonna go.
You have a room?
There was a house I wanted to check out. Yeah.
See, that's the one. So we're gonna get out of here.
You have a room at the house you want to check out.
Yep. Well, I don't know what Jake's talking about. Or, damn it, I don't know what Thiradin's talking about.
Romilda vomits blood and passes out.
Yeah, Thiradin kind of takes a moment, kind of says, yeah, it's, well, not at that house. Doesn't matter. We're not staying here. And I kind of
shrugs. All right.
I kind of nod. Like,
You're welcome
yeah.
to if you want. We have rooms. But
I mean, we probably wouldn't have to
won't
use
force
as
you.
much gold. I mean,
it
Thiradin,
is free.
yeah, it's free.
Free food as well,
Of course. You'd be guests.
and no strings attached.
No.
Like none.
No. You could
Like,
walk
if-
right
if
out
I-
if you want.
Like, you're not gonna like bring me to the. Okay. Okay. I mean, sure, but I'm watching you. And I kind of looked at Engrin like, is that right? Should I say that? Right? Maybe not. And I kind of look back at Romilda, and I kind of like give her a nod. Like, yeah, I'm certain what I just like. I'm pretty certain. I'm a certain person. I know what I'm doing.
She gives you a reassuring nod. That makes sense. I don't blame you for that.
Okay. No more of this magic. Huh?
Swear.
Great.
And she leads you guys to a nearby wing where there are rooms that you guys can stay in. She gives each of you a room.
Fuck yeah.
Even Fran?
Even Fran. Fran gets a room.
Wow.
I know. Wait, what do I mean? I know. Of course Fran gets a room.
Fran's not people.
Wait, hold on. Wait, no, Drake, what was that?
Fran. Okay, don't tell him, but he's a lizard.
Okay.
Your good and righteous king.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I go to my room and I kind of look at Engrin, and our rooms next to each other.
Yeah, you guys' rooms, we'll say they're right across the hall from each other.
And I kind of
And
look
just
at
like-
him, and I say, "Hey, I really do think I'm going to go back, either to row or, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to stay here much longer, though. And
Well-
I know,
What do you know?
well,
What-
I know that we discussed bringing the whole, royal caravan with us, but and I'm not opposed, and because if that's what you want to do, I want to stick close to you. But let's just try to keep our own heads. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
I don't want to get caught up in all this.
Why?
What do you mean why? I've told you why. I don't think it's good for us. Okay? I don't think we were meant for this. But I understand where you're coming from, and you want to taste, this life.
Look, you wanted to get out of Grovehold.
Yeah, I know I did, but I didn't want this.
Are you sure?
I think so.
I mean, all right, but
I
I'm
wanted to
gonna-
be able to walk, a few miles outside of my home. I didn't want to discover an ancient lineage of bastards. It's not what I asked for.
Thiradin, you were always jealous of the Arbiter back home.
Yeah, because they got to live in a big house and eat expensive food and rule over everyone.
Yeah, didn't you want to earn it back?
No, my parents did.
All right,
I
I
don't-
always thought that you wanted it.
And I thought maybe I did too, but I don't know. I don't know at this point. This is a lot.
Look, I know it's a lot, and I'm sorry if it's intimidating that I'm so gung-ho about it,
It's not
but just
intimidating.
give it a chance.
Okay, but again, we got to keep our heads about us.
Of course,
Because, because these people are powerful, Engrin. They have a lot of we don't even know what they're about yet. Like, we have a general idea, I suppose. And I don't exactly think they're bad people, but I don't know. We can't be certain about anything.
That's fair, you're right. But at the same time, what are we going to do? Just stand by and let the world get burned by the demons that we put out on the world?
And you see Thiradin take a serious moment before giving like kind of a bit of a shrug, like maybe, and then kind of giving a finger bow and saying, "Look, you need sleep. I need sleep." And I kind of look down. Is Fran is at the door to their room as well?
Yeah.
And I go, "Look, Ossia knows Fran needs sleep."
Yeah, I'm kind of tired.
I mean, look at him. So I'm gonna go into
Look
my
at
room.
you guys.
Eh,
Yeah,
And,
looking at each other, you can definitely see, like, you've got big bags under your eyes. Your hair's all greasy, and you're all covered in salt.
In what?
Salt. We're salty from the sea. Yeah, and I kind of give Engrin like a nod, good night, and I kind of head into my room.
Night. Sleep tight, bud.
And I shut the door, and I walk over to the bed, and I kind of look about the room. Is it the fanciest room I've been in?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like... It's a stone castle room, but there's a 4-post bed. It's pretty modest by modern-day standards, but for the time, it's really nice.
Is there a window?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm going to walk over to the window and just kind of look out.
From the window, you can see there's a training yard down below between the wall and the castle. And then past the wall, you see just ocean and the sky, and birds flutter by, and you hear far away the crashing of waves.
I take a moment to gauge if the fall would, like, kill me without, like, any kind of rope. But then it's obviously kind of, like, a joke to myself because I'm not, like, I don't want to escape. Like, I don't want to leave Engrin. So then I kind of lean up against the windowsill and just take a nice, long drink until I'm nice and drunk, and then I turn into bed.
And Engrin before bed makes his daily batch of frog-aid and does a few push-ups.
Yeah, you, I'll say, while doing your push-ups, like, it burns. You've been going too hard, and you're only, like, halfway through the set before you just kind of have that, like, you have your muscles just give out.
Ooh.
Classic. And I take a sip of the frog-aid. I, like, slap my arm, like, I gotta get stronger, and then go to sleep.
Excellent. When you wake up, you don't remember what you dreamed about, but you remember the sound of waves breaking on stone. And you wake up. It's the next morning. You slept through the whole night and about half a day, but early morning sunlight is coming through the window.
Yeah, and I kind of wake up out of my hangover. And the best way to clear a hangover is to drink more. So, I grab the keg, fill up my flask again, and fucking take a nice long morning sip before I get up and get dressed. I'm gonna, like, search the room for any clothes that I might, like, just nick, you know? So, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably need some clothes too, huh?
Sets of clothes have been laid out for you guys at some point in your, like, 14 hours of sleep.
Nice.
They can look however you want, but they'll just be pretty simple, nice, good quality, sturdy.
Cool.
Yeah. And I throw my poncho over that. I think they're just very basic traveler's clothes, and then I throw this very bombastic poncho on top. And get my backpack ready, and I kind of walk out my door.
As you are getting ready, you can see down in that training yard outside the window, Ramilda training with some, like, knights.
Oh, sick.
Is she, like, skilled?
Yes.
So I'm kind of watching her out the window. Okay, so she's, like, sparring with a knight, right?
Yeah.
And when, like, one of the knights goes to take a swing at her left, can I yell down from the window, "On your right!" You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, okay,
like,
yeah.
like...
You asshole.
Look, don't try to magic me.
That's fair. Yeah, roll a deception.
Fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yes.
I gotta grab my dice.
That is a 17.
Nice.
I am deceptive. God, that +5 to deception at level 2 is the most ludicrous thing in the entire world.
Bards are pretty wild, man. She didn't go fast enough, and you can see she, like, catches for a moment, and she doesn't go and block on the right, because she's focused in on the fight and what's going on, and can, like, see the sword. But it, like, there's definitely, like, a crossing of synapses and just kind of like a what? And the knight gets in a hit on her, and then they kind of look over.
And I duck in. I duck in before they can even, like... I get out of there.
Roll me a dex save.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. 14.
That's not good enough.
Oh, no.
I rolled a
no.
nat 18.
Fuck yeah.
They are looking about, and she meets your eyes, and then you dart out of the way in reaction.
Yeah, and she sees on my face like a look of oh shit,
Yeah.
and like kind of like a bit of like a ooh, like kind of a barred teeth reaction, and then I kind of duck away, and then I hurry out of the room.
I think Ingrin's gonna spend some time cleaning his armor and weapons and stuff, and then re-don the clothes and head out.
As you are cleaning your armor, you wear a chainmail, correct?
Think so, yeah.
Okay. As you're cleaning your armor, the thought of that night along the shore floats to your mind. And I imagine you are a bit confused as to why you thought of him, but...
Does Engrin have a crush? Ooh.
I need to meet that guy.
Engrin has a crush.
I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, come on.
He was pretty tall.
Was he dark and handsome?
You know, I don't think his face was showing.
Oh, well.
No,
Right?
it was. You saw his nose that had been broken several times, and
Oh, yeah.
his
so,
many
hot.
battle scars.
so he was strong.
his
Ooh.
long hair.
Ooh, long hair, too.
Mm-hmm.
Was it greasy?
It was greasy.
Nice.
Nice.
But yeah, you remember him, and you get ready in the morning.
Do I notice them fighting out in the yard?
Well, your room is on the opposite side of the hall, so you are facing off towards the town. But if you want to stare out at the morning light, you can see...
I want to go to that house.
Yeah, you see the town below, and you see that house on the outskirts, and looking at it again, you feel like a pang of heat from your stone, and you get that same magic tingly feeling.
Yeah, I immediately go over to Thiradin's door and knock on it. And then,
Yeah, and it's at this point he like barely gets his hand against, like he just almost gets his hand against the door when I swing it open, I imagine.
we're going to the house.
And
And then I go over and knock on Fran's door as well.
What if instead we just left?
Nope.
Okay.
I've already turned around. Is Fran awake?
Yeah, Fran gets up. Hey, guys.
Good morning, Fran.
How's it going?
Pretty good. These beds are nice.
Yeah, they were comfy.
Yeah, they're okay.
Okay, Thiradin, let's go check out this house. An adventure. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah,
But if there's any funny business, we duck, okay?
right.
Okay, I don't believe you. You say that, but
We're gonna make friends, Thiradin. We're gonna find some friends.
like the frog.
Yep. Yep. I rub my side where it's still kind of sore.
Yeah, you definitely have, like, a deep bruise.
It's a friend bruise. Let's go.
Yay. Yeah, you guys can make your way down and out of the castle. As you go across the courtyard, you can hear Romilda's continued her training off on the side.
And I kind of look at Engrin, and I kind of look over at Romilda, and I'm like, should we tell her that we're, going?
Nah, we'll be back.
Oh, yay. All right.
Well,
After you.
Do you want to tell her?
I don't know.
You could tell her.
Okay.
We could just leave
Fine.
a note.
No,
You
let's
have
just
paper.
I start writing a note.
No,
and
we don't need to complicate.
And I tack it to the front door of the manor. Hey, me and
of the castle of the
Yeah.
You're taking a little note and putting it up against the giant doors of the castle.
Yeah. Hey, me and Thiradin, we went into town. We'll be back probably. Thanks. See ya.
Okay, she's right there. But,
And I put Engrin Ai with a heart.
why'd you put a heart?
It's nice.
Yeah, okay, maybe. Whatever. Come on.
Yeah, let's go.
Fran gives a little bit of like a look at the two of you.
We're adults.
And,
We're getting along great.
yeah, Everything's going well. It always will.
I'm an adult.
That's what adults say.
Yeah, so I'm gonna kind of like begrudging, like if there was a can to kick, I'd be doing it. Just kind of like down the fucking alleyways with Engrin.
There's many rocks.
Yeah, I'm just kicking a rock, just being super like kind of mopey.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a walk down, and by a little bit, I mean like half an hour, 40 minutes of walking down to the town below, and then you can take a more direct route over to that house if you want, rather than going through the town itself.
It's Ingrin's call.
I want to go as fast as possible.
Yeah, I mean, Engrin, if you want, you can just, like, run down the hill.
You should absolutely know that I am not running.
Yeah, I think I know that doesn't make Thiradin happy, and so I think I'm gonna avoid the running for now, at least.
Cool. Yeah, you guys make your way towards this little house. It looks like this used to be like a farm, or maybe like a shepherd lived here. There's an area where you could definitely keep some kind of sheep or goat, but it doesn't look like it's used for any livestock anymore. You've got this pretty rundown stone house with a little chimney on one side, simple wood door, thatched roof. It's kind of dreary looking, the whole thing.
Alright, I knock on the door.
You hear the sound of chair scraping inside, and someone approaching the door, and then it opens, and you see a tall man in armor with long, greasy gray hair.
Oh, shit.
A nose that looks like it's been broken several times, and several deep scars across their face. And they open the door, look at you, go, huh?
I kind of just look stunned. I don't say anything yet, and my mouth just kind of hangs open, which is pretty strange because usually Engrin immediately goes on the "Hi, how's it going?" spiel.
So, what do you want?
Oh, sorry. My name's Engrin. This is my cousin Thiradin. We're new in town, and, I just saw your house, and I thought it looked nice, so I wanted to come visit.
Oh my god. And I kind of like facepalm.
Oh, and this is Fran.
Hey. They seem kind of taken aback by your not addressing the whole dream thing.
Are you a knight by any chance? And do you have a stone of power?
Oh my... Hey, Engrin!
We had this conversation. Well, kind of. No, I'm not a knight.
Okay, so
Not
it wasn't
anymore.
just me. Okay, can I come in?
Come on in.
All right.
Wait, what?
And they head on inside.
Hey.
Wait, you met a dream person too?
Yeah, I thought I told you.
I think he did.
Yeah, pretty sure I did.
Sorry, I guess I've just been caught up in my own bullshit.
Yeah, well, now we get to figure out what this guy's all about.
What is this about dream people?
There's dream people. It doesn't matter.
Fran, do you have a dream person?
Wait, yeah.
No.
You know what we should do? Hey,
What?
we should give Fran one of the stones.
I feel like that's a sidebar.
Yeah,
I feel like that might be a bad idea.
I think that's a good idea.
No, I understand where you're coming from. I
Are
just
you
don't know
guys
if we should be...
whispering about? Are you
I
guys
just don't know
coming
if-
in or not?
Yeah, we're
Just-
coming in. I
yeah,
just
we're
don't know
coming
if
in.
it's a good idea to
Okay,
be
let's take a
giving,
whisper,
weird magic stones to just everyone that we meet.
No, but we trust Fran. Fran has the hat.
We've known Fran for a week.
We've known Fran for a little longer than a week.
Okay,
Maybe.
point still stands.
Maybe, maybe not.
It's been one hell of a week. If
If
But-
it's been a week. Yeah, we're coming inside, and what's it look like on the inside?
Yeah, you step inside. It's a simple little house. There's a fireplace built in. You can see that the not knight, former knight, is putting on a kettle for tea. There's a simple, thick wood table with a couple chairs. Looks like only two of the chairs have been used, one to put stuff on and the other sitting in. with just kind of dust built up, cobwebs in the corner of the place. There's a simple straw bed off in one corner. It's really not anything worth noting. There's a chest off against a wall. They step over and lift a large sword in a sheath off of one of the chairs and sets it over on the table and motions for you guys to take seats.
All right, I sit down.
They
Yeah, so
sit
do
down
I.
in their one chair they use. So, I was wondering if I'd see you again.
Yeah, me too. I didn't think it would be so soon.
Yeah. Huh.
Do you normally meet people in dreams? Is that something you do?
No,
Right.
can't say I do.
What's your name?
Dorman.
Dorman?
Hutch. And you are...
I'm Engrin. Engrin Ai. Yeah, from Grovehold.
Can't say I heard of it.
Right. Are you related to the royal family at all?
No.
Okay. What's with the sword?
Used to be a knight.
What happened?
I lost the reason I was a knight. Now I just fight when needed.
Why were you a knight?
They look just kind of annoyed at the questions. My husband was a knight, and it's kind of a tireless job. Gotta spend more time together, and hell, I was damn good at it too. So why are you here?
Well, I just felt a magic presence, and I'm trying to learn magic, So I figured, usually when I feel that, we find some kind of cool thing or magic something or other, and
Just you two? They nod over at you, Thiradin and Fran.
And I think I'm like, I've been paying slight attention, but he kind of looks over at me, and I kind of go, oh yeah, and I kind of give him a nod, like.
Right. Okay, so you're here to learn about magic?
or find something. Yeah.
They give you a look over. Fuck it, why not?
Oh.
I give Thiradin the hell yeah look.
I kind of give him like a holy shit, I didn't think this would work look.
Does he move?
He gives a little look over at the tea kettle to see kind of how it's doing, and then gets up and starts heading outside.
All right, I'll follow.
Is that what we're follow? Okay. And I stand up from my seat.
Do you want your sword?
We don't want to start with swords.
Oh,
Don't want to
okay.
have to cut off your arm.
Okay. I am a healer.
Sure.
Well, this looks fun. I say as I kind of like.
Yeah, this is... I'm happy you found your dream night.
Your dream night.
Frank kind of looks so...
But it also sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah, you guys aren't into doing a lot of work? I want to beat the strongest in the lance.
Now here's the thing, and I forgot to tell you this earlier. Me and Fran already had.
We
I
had
met
plans.
another. We had plans.
Yeah.
With Romilda.
We had plans with Romilda.
Were you guys gonna
yeah.
train
Up at the keep.
over there?
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
why didn't you tell me that?
Well, because I wanted to support you in this, but now it seems like you're all kind of like set, and I wanted to make sure you weren't going to barge into some stranger's house and demand that they teach you magic. But honestly, it kind of looks like you got everything under control. Excuse me.
Well,
sir.
don't do too much training without me because I don't want you guys getting ahead of me.
Same to you. And like, if he tries to kill you, you think you can get away, right?
I don't know. I don't think he's gonna try to kill me.
Okay, but like, hypothetical situation.
I'm coming.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Okay. In that case, Fran and I have training, so...
Yep, see you later.
Finger
Fran
bows.
gives you a finger bow.
Yeah, I give him a finger bow, and I kind of hurry towards the door. And as me and Fran get out, I kind of look at Fran and I go, what the fuck?
I don't know, man.
Are you sure you haven't had, like, a magic fucking visitor? Fucking dream guardian?
Pretty sure. That sounds like something I would remember, you know?
God, these fucking stones, I tell you, brought nothing but headaches. You think he's gonna be okay, right, Engrin?
Yeah, I mean, look, we know he can run if he needs to, but, honestly, he's been drinking all of that frog aid, and I think he needs to get some of it out of his system.
Is that stuff healthy?
I don't know. He's the
Great.
healer?
Speaking of drinking,
Well, okay, hold on.
and I kind of look up at the sun. I go, it's like 5. We could go get a drink.
I think it's like 8.
Oh yeah, but time works differently over here. Anyway, let's go find a tavern, maybe. Hey,
All right. We can find
float
a
the
tavern.
idea. Alternatively, we could go hang out with Romilda, but I don't know. That's kind of like your idea, not mine.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to lie to Engrin.
Oh wait, I didn't think you were gonna. Okay, yeah. I guess we'll go see Romilda then. Alternatively, we could go to a tavern.
No, we should probably go see Romilda.
Okay. When did you get so responsible?
I don't know, somewhere in the hours of staying awake while we hope the pirates don't stab us.
Okay, one bad experience with pirates, and you're Mr. Goddamn. All right, fine. Romilda, it is. Let's go. And I kind of like turn on my heel, and like start trudging back towards the castle.
Right. Engrin,
Yes.
what you doing?
Well, I'm waiting to see what Doorman does.
Doorman.
A doorman.
Sir,
With an
Sir
eye.
Doorman.
Doorman.
You head outside. There's a patch of dirt out behind the house with some kind of like pen around it, and you can see they've opened the gate and gone in, grabbed a couple large sticks, just kind of like rough clubs basically, and are standing there waiting for you, looking kind of impatient and bored.
Cool. Yep. I'm coming up.
So, you've got a stone.
Yep. Do you want to see it?
Sure.
I rummage around and pull it out.
But you just keep it in a bag.
Well, I haven't. Well, is there a better way to do it?
You should keep it on you so you can't get separated from it.
All right.
Hold on for one moment. And they go back inside the house, and you hear them rummaging around in their chest of belongings, and they come back and toss you like a ordinary looking locket. This should do for the moment, but you want to, I don't know, get it affixed to your armor or weapon or something.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Thanks. And I put it in the locket and put the locket on.
Right. Okay. Now, take this.
Do you have a stone?
Oh, yeah. And they brush aside their hair, and they have a earring with a similar-looking
Cool.
paladin stone.
Oh, hell yeah.
Now, ready yourself. And they toss you a club.
Well, I guess I'll try to catch it.
Yeah, you can catch it.
Okay. Engrin gets distracted fangirling over the cool earring.
You guys begin sparring. They are kind of kicking your ass.
Yeah.
Especially because you are really tired from all of your training and not sleeping and drinking strange frog juice.
Hey, I'm gonna perfect that stuff.
That implies it is not yet perfected.
That's true.
And, yeah, they, at first they're definitely kicking your ass. Hold on. You've been training before this, I take it?
Well, I've been trying to get my my body ready, but I've never really actually trained with a sword. I don't know the first thing about it.
But you're obviously tired. You don't want to... It's important to be ready, but if you work too hard, if you overexert yourself, you'll be too tired to actually act when it matters.
Oh, I see.
They, lunge forward suddenly, swing at your side. Roll me a strength save.
14.
You are too slow in, getting your guard up, and they hit your club, and you're not braced against it. It just kind of, the swing carries through and hits you on your side.
Where the frog bit me?
Yeah, where the frog bit you.
I clutch my side.
Why don't you go ahead, and I'll go, in there.
Oh, so you're abandoning me. You drove me from the tavern.
All right, okay, let's go.
No, I don't want you to come anymore. I can do this. I can hang out with Romilda and the rest of the magic motherfuckers on my own. I don't need you.
Uh-huh. Good.
Good.
And they stand there looking at you.
Okay, friend.
All right.
Go have fun. I'm not gonna have fun.
All right. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Thiradin.
Okay. And then I kind of look at him, and I kind of or them, and I kind of take a moment and kind of give him a look to see if they're gonna break, and then I turn on my heel and I I imagine that Thiradin has a very dramatic turning of the heel.
This makes sense.
It's very eccentric, and so one moment he's just kind of looking at you, and then the next it's like this, and especially with the poncho, it's a very dramatic twirl, and then he kind of starts heading off in the direction of the training yard. Stupid Fran doesn't want to leave me alone with goddamn granddaughter of the cyborg.
You see, Romilda is still training. The knight she's training with, her back's towards you, when they're not swords locked, kind of nods your direction. And
Quick retcon,
yeah.
If that's okay.
Yeah.
Can I have my bow? And I don't even know if this is a retcon. Can I have my bow and my quiver with me?
No, yeah, I presumed you just had all your
Perfect
shit with you.
Perfect. Is there an archery range?
Yeah, for sure. There's
Yeah,
off to
so
the side. There's an archery range.
I take a sip of my flask and put it back in my boot, and then I take off my bow, and I kind of walk over to the archery range without saying anything to Romilda or anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kind of doing this for my pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm just gonna take some practice shots until.
Yeah.
So I don't have to talk to anyone.
Right. Roll me a dex attack.
Oh, cool. 24.
God, I fucking hate you. All right.
What can I say, motherfucker?
You.
It's fun. On the dice thing, it does a little animation every time you get a nat 20, because I'm using D&D Beyond roller, and
yeah.
it's sparks, and it's woohoo. Anyway,
You stride up and ready your bow and take a shot, and it's just perfect.
I think I kind of surprised myself, but I don't want to I don't want to let that be known. So I take another breath, and I take a few more shots.
Your next several shots are very good, and you're loading up another shot, and suddenly the word cyborg that you murmured earlier kind of floats back across your mind, and you get a little bit of deer deja vu.
And I imagine that it throws my shot off so that it hits the rim. You know what I'm saying?
Well, as you think this, you hear Romilda behind you. Ah, look who decided to show up.
Very funny. Very, very funny. I thought we agreed no more magic. And I turn around and I again do kind of throw my bow kind of back, and I kind of look at her no more magic?
What?
Oh, that you didn't do anything right there to mess me up.
No, I didn't.
And I kind of squint at her.
She raises her eyebrow at you.
Can I do an insight?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, that wasn't very good. That's just a 10.
You are too caught up in your own everything to really properly read her.
Yeah, I'm flustered. Okay, well, fine. Just, fine.
Right. Okay.
Hi.
Hey, you sleep well?
Kinda.
Good.
Did you sleep well?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, yeah. As well as I've been able to sleep since, demons started falling from the sky. And
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
you here to train?
Not really. I'm just here because Engrin met an old guy down in the market, and they're getting to know each other. Quote unquote.
Okay. That's good. Just making friends.
Yeah, he does that. I hate it.
Yeah, because that's the... You always hate making friends?
No, it's not. I like making friends. I just like making friends with specific people that I've known my entire life, and that they're kind of, forced to be friends with me because we're the only people in town.
It's a really kind of sad, very specific circumstance for friendship, gotta say.
Yeah, well...
Someone who grew up, not trapped. Well, you know what? I kind of get that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was your best friend your sibling because they were born and they had to love you?
Well, no, I don't have any siblings, but...
Oh.
I grew up in a castle. We're not... this is no Janswick. It's not really Metropolis going on here.
What's Janswick. I've heard Janswick. I've heard of Janswick. That's a place.
That is a place. Look at you, learning about the outside world.
Well, yeah, okay. Have you... What? Anyway... And I kind of take a deep breath. So, you have magic.
I do. Bit. Yeah. You,
What's that like?
That's pretty useful.
Yeah, I've picked up on that. I am sorry about yesterday. I feel like you didn't get a very good impression of me. The problem is I'm not sure that it was the wrong impression. So I don't know.
I get...
Guess what I'm
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you please go. Yeah, you please.
I get this is all a lot. I mean, I don't understand
Stupid?
your whole specific situation.
Oh, you've never had the fact that you are descended from royalty sprung on you?
No, I kind of knew the whole time.
Oh,
But-
yeah, okay, well, that's pretty cool, huh?
I understand the sudden responsibility for, saving everybody and preventing the deaths of hundreds of thousands of people. And
at this point, I kind of put my finger up, like, well, that's
Right,
not
okay.
exactly my responsibility. That's responsibility of everyone who's ever lived, but not me. So,
Everybody who ever lived, but not you.
yeah, that's right.
Haha.
I'm not much of a hero. I'm actually a bit of a fool.
Really?
Well, you don't need to. I mean that. Okay.
Sorry,
Anyway,
that was me.
No, you're fine. You're right. I was shooting arrows. Hey.
You're a good
and,
shot.
Yeah. Thanks. I am. I'm okay. I've known better. Like, back in Grovehold, you wouldn't believe it. There was the hunter, Sandra Medeo, back home. She was a real good shot, and I kind of picked up a few things from her before I betrayed her and everyone I've ever known to jump off the wall in defiance.
Huh. She teach you to use a sword?
No, she never did.
Oh, come on.
That's a bit...
It's easy.
No,
Well,
here's the
not
problem
easy.
with that is that with a bow, it's kind of great because I'm a pretty good shot. I can be pretty far away when I put an arrow in someone. But a sword, I feel like that's, like, really close.
Come on. And she turns and starts walking off towards the melee training yard, and a big, like, weapon rack of practice weapons.
I kind of throw my head back, like, Jesus, okay. Not Jesus. Ossia, okay. Name of the continent. That's my god. And so I start heading over to the rack, and I take my bow off, and I'm very careful with it. So sword.
Yeah, take your pick. And there are all manners of sword here. Practice, of course.
I'm gonna pick the closest one. They all look alike to me.
Okay, yeah. You we'll say you pick up a bastard sword, kind of.
And it's too heavy. It's like
yeah. You swing it around, kind of weird and awkwardly, or just kind of weigh it in your hand. It's up to you, really.
It's like a bowling ball, you know. You got to get the one that fits your size. And so I go over and I pick up. I take like a little rapier, and I kind of give it a couple swings, and I kind of shrug, and then I kind of look over to Romilda to see if she's like noticed me, like having this kind of.
She's standing a little bit of way, just kind of watching with a slight smile.
This one's it. Good sword. But that one's good too. Not as good though. This one's much better.
That's a good choice.
Yeah. It is. Picked it on purpose. And what do I do now?
Right. She gives a nod over to the knight on the side. He goes and grabs a similar sword and gives you an example of how to hold and stand with it.
Yeah, I mean, I got that. I know how to, like, hold it.
Oh, okay. Well, you weren't, so, I just thought.
Okay, well.
No, next then, we spar.
Oh, just right to it, huh?
She smiles, and then she just rushes at you with the practice sword.
Ha!
Hello.
Hey. You and Dorman are locked in your stick fight. It's been going on for a bit now. Your muscles were sore before, and you had the bruise on your side, but now you're much sorer as you've been beaten repeatedly with a stick. So that's fun. And as Dorman's attacking you, he's just been kind of like yelling out pointers and a mix of like combat training and then mixed in just like Dorman's life lessons and pieces of advice.
Nice.
Now he's using his stick with two hands, more like a greatsword, and just kind of like hitting on one side and then the other rapidly.
Please don't get hurt.
I'm learning how to block.
Good. You're improving. The best thing you can do.
I do some Molinex.
The best thing you can do to protect those around you is to protect yourself. And then he swings back in at you. Roll me a strength save.
That's a 12.
He just swings under your block and strikes you in the stomach again.
It's the best thing you could do to protect others is protect yourself.
Get up. Every time he knocks you down, he just kind of paces back to his starting position and waits for you to get up before rushing at you again.
Cool. Come on, I got it this time.
Engrin, why do you fight?
Well, I've always wanted to learn magic, and it seems like I'm gonna have to know how to fight in order to do that.
So you're fighting out of, what, childhood dream of becoming a wizard?
Curiosity. I want to know the secrets of the world.
I gotta say, that's a new one. And then he runs back at you again. Roll me a strength save.
Come on, dice. Let me try a different die. Oh yeah, that's a mod 20.
Hell yeah. He swings in, and you block his attack and parry it, and you guys have a nice little exchange before he steps back. Gives you a little nod. Huh.
There we go.
You're starting to get the hang of this. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Indeed.
Training montage.
Training montage.
Eye of the tiger. Dun, 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 dun.
Jesus.
Wait, hold it. Copyright. Hold on. Copyright.
Copyright.
Does it count if I don't say the words?
Blur them out. I don't.
Yes, rhythm is still copyright.
Wait, I don't. Okay. Back to Thiradin. Thiradin, roll me a dex save.
I got a 10.
A 10? Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
Romilda lunges at you and quickly flings your sword out of the way, and gives you a considerably light, but still definitely like painful tap on the shoulder. And she goes, dead, and steps back.
Okay, but here's the thing. If I had my bow, you'd be dead.
Really? You think you can draw your bow and fire at me
Absolutely.
before I close the, 6-7 feet between us?
Okay, well, not if I... Not like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine. And I walk over and I pick up the sword, and I kind of give her like a little like bow, like a little kind of a flare with it, and I say, round 2, let's go.
All right. And yeah, she readies up again. Roll me a dex save.
13.
You last not much longer, really,
Okay, well.
but slightly longer. Your attacks are pretty flaily with the sword. But, yeah, after a bit of training, alternating between her and the Night Elf on the side, showing you, like, proper form, and a lot of Romilda dashing forwards, and towards the later point of the montage, there being a couple exchanges of strikes, like 15, 25 seconds worth before she breaks through your defenses and hits you and announces that you are, in fact, dead.
See, that's what I don't like. The fact that now, if I was, and I kind of point behind me back there, I could shoot you dead. With this thing, I'm dying a lot. Have you noticed that?
Yeah. But if you keep up, you won't.
Okay, then let's go again.
And besides, okay, sure, you could shoot me if you were at 100 paces. But you won't always get to be in a situation you choose when you're fighting somebody.
I could probably shoot you from 600 easy.
It wasn't a matter of how far away you can
Okay,
shoot.
but I'm just saying,
It was.
a bit of a humble brag, not gonna lie.
You can't always choose the situation that you have to fight in. You don't always get to choose what you have to do in life.
But here's the thing, Romilda. If I go back to some little college on the outside of Row, I don't think I'll ever have to fight ever again. I can go hunting, never have to wield one of these, and I kind of like jiggle the sword in my hand. I can just live life. I can drink.
Yeah.
I can just
For a while.
disappear into the woods.
But, I don't think there was anywhere safe from the Demon War last time.
And I kind of roll my eyes.
You know,
God, the Demon War. Is that all you guys talk about?
well, as of late, yeah. Beforehand, no,
You guys
not
need
really.
to lighten up. What you talk about beforehand, then?
Oh, lots of things, the weather, what was going on, Jansport, trade, a lot of, well, personally, lots of, running a small section of the continent and making sure all my people were fed and taken care of, and the bandits were dealt with, the occasional stray monster wasn't harming anybody, and...
Wait, you're responsible for all that?
Oh yeah, Regent.
Yeah, but I just assumed that there was somebody else.
No, that's my job. Burden of my birth and all that.
And I kind of nod, and wow, that's really hard. I'm sorry, that sounds rough. And I'm kind of approaching her now with my sword. but I'm being deceptive. I'm being deceptive.
Oh, okay. Roll me deception.
I guess it's been really hard.
Or roll me a...
Is it weird? Oh, okay. I got a 12.
Okay, keep on going.
I guess I just haven't really taken time to think about anybody else in this, with the demons waking up and stuff.
Yeah, it's not terrible. It was a lot at first, but, you get used to it. You get used to the weight of leadership, and you learn who you can lean on, and as your back, and,
How long have you been Regent?
What is it? About 9 years now?
Wow.
Yeah, that's wild. flies by, really. And she's kind of like looking off just in the distance, not really focused on you as you slowly approach.
And I would like to not like forcefully, but just kind of like poke her in the belly with the sword and then say dead.
Yeah, you know, Thiradin, I get that it's a lot that you're being asked and that you're learning about, but...
Dead. And then I kind of shrug, and I kind of like, I kind of drop the sword and put my hands up, like, I surrender, like, I'm
All right,
just...
yeah, that's, no, that's good, actually. That's good. You, I'm a better, sword fighter, and you, use your advantage and your skills. That's, good. You might actually have a chance.
Well, I wasn't expecting you to compliment me. I don't get that a lot. Okay. And also, I was listening. I know I took my shot there, but that does sound rough, and I apologize. But also, I'm glad that you are who you are. And then I kind of walk back over and I pick up my sword and I kind of like motion for her to go again. Like, let's keep it coming. I got my victory, but I want to win it for real this time.
She gives you a smile and a nod and goes back into her ready position with a determined look that she gives you right before she lunges at you with her sword again.
I think this is by far the longest Thiradin has gone without a drink since he set out on the trip.
Yeah, no, it's like a good... You spend, like, a majority of a day not drinking.
I feel gross.
Yeah, I imagine that later in the evening when you realize it's a somewhat upsetting thought.
Ugh.
I do my own rush this time.
Okay, yeah. As Dorman gets into position, you rush forwards at him. Roll me a strength attack.
I got a 14.
All right. That's not good enough.
Nope, it's not.
He has a look of surprise when you rush forwards at him, and then he looks exceedingly happy with like a wicked kind of scary smile, and he blocks your attack and then parries it away, and then he takes one hand off of his club and just with his like gauntleted fist punches you in the gut.
I throw up.
Yeah. You know, you're really making me not regret this. Gotta be honest.
Yeah, he looks like he still got it.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about fighting again?
I mean, it's not like I don't fight at all. I'm just kicking your ass.
You know, with the demons coming back, we could probably use some help.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Yeah. I suppose we'll all have to be fighting soon.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to come meet up with us at the castle, we're gonna eventually go back to Grovehold.
Yeah, it's been a long time
think-
since I've been at that castle, and
Well-
honestly, I'm not big on the idea of going back. There's a lot of painful memories there.
Oh. Well, maybe you could make some new painful memories.
Yeah, all right. Get up.
And I'm sure you haven't met Elmfort yet. You know, he was in a coma or something, right?
Yeah, goddamn fairy tales what he was in. I believe the bastard's real.
Yeah. Have you met him?
No, I haven't.
He seems nice.
That's good. I'm sure that will, help stop the demon onslaught.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. We gotta try, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna need people who can use their stones.
Yeah.
There's stone.
You know, I used to fight for them when I was younger. Me and Kirk, Knights of Greymont, fighting monsters, stopping bandits, all this shit. It's been a long time since I've fought for anybody else.
Well, I mean, you don't have to fight for anybody else. You could just fight for yourself. I keep telling this to my cousin, you know. If he doesn't fight, he's just going to watch all his friends die and then die himself.
That might be the smartest thing you've said.
Well, thanks. It seems kind of obvious to me.
Yeah, I suppose it is. And then he lunges back at you again. Roll me a strength save.
That was a nat one.
he rushes forwards and just swings like up and hits you across the chin.
I am unconscious.
Yeah, you just like, you don't feel you hit the mud or the dirt. Yeah, you guys are able to train for the next couple days. Nice little training montage. You are sore and beaten up.
Live to win until you die.
And yeah.
What's the training montage song?
Mine is the South, like from the South Park episode of World of Warcraft. It's like this. It's just super like, live to win till you die. It's like just super bad, but that's my song. That's the one I pick.
John, is yours Eye of the Tiger?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Neither of these will be put in post because copyright.
Wait, okay, but in that case, I changed my mind. Mine is Fernando by ABBA.
You guys can have cool, free use training montage music or music that Steve writes.
I want free one, but I also you have to pretend that it's Fernando by ABBA.
Okay. You can,
Okay, thank you.
dear listener, pretend you're listening to Fernando by ABBA.
You sure you don't want to do a Mac Fleetwood song?
No, I'm pretty sure I want to do. I mean, Tusk is pretty good. I gotta be honest. Tusk might be the. Okay, it's Tusk. I'm doing Tusk by Fleetwood Mac as my montage
Macwood.
song.
And we'll we end on this terrible blending of songs.
Nice. But they're both happening at the same time because it's like a split screen.
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah.
It's just
Wait, are we level 3?
You are
Might
level
actually
3
be
now.
Safety Dance.
What the frick?
Da-da-da! And John, you went with the Oathbreaker.
Whoa, Oathbreaker?
Yeah, hence Mopey, No Loyalty Man.
Whoa.
And you got Valor Bard, so you can use swords and shit now.
What the frick?
Yeah, I'm going with the
What the frick?
No, the Oath of Treachery.
Oath of Treachery, alright, yeah.
What the frick, Engrin?
What?
Oh, that doesn't sound very friendly.
Yeah, Engrin is gonna like. What the frick? He's changing.
Holy shit, what should my expertise be? I mean, probably deception and persuasion.
A couple days into you guys training, as you are definitely starting to feel stronger, you are at your respective training places, and you and really everybody else outside across the continent stops as you see a cluster of streaks of light come down from the sky, and they hit like little pinpoints all across the land.